Welcome to PR Network. We are back with another episode of Constructing Africa. Today, we dive into Africa's most ambitious and game-changing construction projects. These mega projects are reshaping the continent and setting the stage for a new era of growth and development. Make sure you stay tuned as we explore the 10 biggest projects in Africa today. Kicking off our list is a project of monumental scale, the Grand Inga Dam in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This hydroelectric dam is so powerful it could light up the entire African continent. With a staggering 39,000 megawatts annual output, this colossal structure will generate nearly twice the energy of China's Three Gorges Dam, the world's current largest. But this giant isn't just about size. The estimated $100 billion price tag includes a vast network of transmission lines to distribute power across Africa, ensuring that this project will electrify the continent for generations to come. However, despite all this potential, the journey to its delivery hasn't been as promising. With construction expected to have begun back in December 2016, just a few months to this, in July that year, the World Bank pulled out of funding due to disagreements. Regardless of this, the dream of the Grand Inga remains very much alive, and I'm sure it will be a huge benefit to millions of people if it does come to fruition one day. Let's hope it does. Next, we journey to Egypt, where an entire new city is rising from the desert sands just 45 kilometers east of Cairo. Picture this: a city with 21 residential districts, 25 commercial zones, and a recreational park twice the size of New York's Central Park. This futuristic metropolis will be powered by 90 square kilometers of solar farms and will feature lakes, a technology park, and a theme park 4 times the size of Disneyland. But it's not just about infrastructure. The transfer of government ministries, foreign embassies, parliament, and presidential palaces were expected to take place by the end of 2022 at a price tag of $45 billion. Currently, the construction of housing units have been completed, but delivery is set to be within 1 year following the installation of key facilities. Other additional leisure and community features include 40,000 hotel rooms, 2,000 educational institutions, 1,250 mosques, 663 hospitals, and a new international airport. This city is designed to handle the future with style and efficiency. The price tag is still under the wraps, but one thing that's for certain, this project is set to redefine urban living for not only Egypt but Africa as a whole, setting new standards for large-scale development. Now, let's make our journey to the East African region, where Kenya envisions the creation of Africa's very own Silicon Valley. Welcome to Konza Technology City, located in Machakos County, 64 kilometers south of Nairobi. Nicknamed the Silicon Savannah as it is modeled around United States Silicon Valley, Konza is set to become a hub for tech innovation, attracting talents and investors from around the globe. This city isn't just about technology. It's about the future of Africa's economy, driving growth with business process outsourcing, software development, data centers, light manufacturing industries, and much more. It's worth noting that this project continues to face much doubt and scrutiny, branded by many as a failed city. Initially set to cost $7 billion during its launch in 2012, which was about 588 billion Kenyan shillings at the time, this project is now estimated to cost over 1.4 trillion Kenyan shillings. This is largely due to finance delays and ineffective management. While progress has been slow, raising concern amongst key investors, the foundation for a tech revolution is firmly in place, promising a brighter future for Kenyans and beyond. In Nigeria, one man is taking the reins of Africa's energy future, Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa. The Dangote Oil Refinery, located in the Ibeju-Lekki district near Lagos, is set to become one of the largest oil refineries in the world. With a processing capacity of 650,000 barrels of crude daily, This $12 to $14 billion mega project will transform Nigeria's oil industry and create over 30,000 jobs. Currently, the refinery is still in the pre-commissioning stage and has not yet been licensed. Expect Euro V quality gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, and polypropylene to flow from this refinery, setting new standards for African industry. And with Dangote's self-funding 60% of the project, it's clear that Africa's richest man is committed to fueling the continent's growth. Still in Nigeria, we turn to the Lagos-Calabar Railway, a massive 1,400-kilometer railway that's set to revolutionize transportation across the country. Initially backed by China, this $10 billion project is now attracting attention from American investors. Once completed, it will connect key cities like Port Harcourt, Uyo, and Aba, making it easier than ever to move goods and people across the region. As of the latest updates, the project is still under development with various phases yet to be completed. The exact completion date is yet to be revealed as the project continues to face various delays and funding challenges. Over to Tanzania, where history meets modernity at the Bagamoyo port. This $10 billion mega project is set to become East Africa's largest, capable of handling 20 million containers annually by 2045. With funding from China and Oman, this port will be more than just a gateway to Tanzania. It will be a vital hub for trade and industry across the region. For more on this, check out our deep dive video into the project. Link is in the description. Back to Kenya. This nation is building a backbone for East Africa's future with the standard gauge railway. This 969-kilometer railway from Mombasa to Malaba is a $9.9 billion investment that promises to transform the transportation and trade within the region. The first phase of the project, spanning 472 kilometers from Mombasa to Nairobi, has already been completed at a cost of $3.2 billion. Following this, Phase 2A, a 120-kilometer stretch from Nairobi to Naivasha, has also been completed for $1.5 billion. The next phases are just as ambitious. Phase 2B, extending 270 kilometers from Naivasha to Kisumu, is projected to cost $3.8 billion and is currently under development. Its completion will enable the commencement of Phase 2C, a 107-kilometer extension from Kisumu to Malaba at an estimated $1.3 billion. As each phase is completed, the railway is not only connecting major cities but also paving the way for a new era for economic growth and regional integration within the East African bloc. Down in South Africa, the Modderfontein megacity is rising, a Chinese-funded metropolis in Johannesburg designed to be a hub for Chinese investment in Africa. Estimated to cost around $8 billion, the Shanghai Zendai Group are behind its design, with it being the company's first venture estate. This 1,600-hectare project will blend commercial, industrial, and residential spaces, creating a vibrant new city. With completion expected in the next 15 to 20 years, Modderfontein megacity is said to be a cornerstone for South Africa's urban future. Back in Nigeria, the long-awaited Mambila hydroelectric power project is finally taking shape. Planned for over 3 decades, this $5.8 billion project will harness the power of the Donga River with 3 interconnected dams, generating 3,050 megawatts of electricity. Undertaken by China's Sino Hydro Corporation, this is one of the biggest construction projects in Africa, and more importantly, a massive step forward in Nigeria's quest for energy independence and economic growth. Last on the list, we arrive at one of the most ambitious and contentious projects in Africa, the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Formerly known as the Millennium Dam, this 6,000 megawatts gravity dam is being constructed on the Blue Nile River in the Benishangul Gumuz region of Ethiopia. Once completed, the dam will not only be the largest hydroelectric power plant in Africa, but also the 7th largest in the world. With an estimated cost of $4.8 billion, Construction began back in 2011 with high hopes and even higher stakes. However, the project has faced numerous challenges leading to significant delays. Now, over a decade later, the dam is 70% complete, well behind its initial target of July 2017. Standing as a major source of power and a key symbol of national pride, this dam is a focal point in complex geopolitical tensions. Expected to generate massive economic benefits for Ethiopia, providing electricity to millions and exporting power to neighboring countries, the dam has sparked tensions with downstream nations like Egypt and Sudan, who fear its impact on their water security, especially since the vast reservoir may take 5 to 15 years to fill. Facing further challenges and criticism, the Ethiopian government remains focused and committed to its delivery, determined to harness its natural resources. And there you have it, 10 of the biggest, boldest projects transforming Africa today. Each one is a testament of the continent's ingenuity, resilience, and ambition. As these projects come to life, they're not just changing Africa's landscape, they're shaping its future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to PR Network for more insights into the post-independence construction project in Africa. Also, please leave a comment in the comment section and let us know what you think about these developments. That's it for now. See you on the next one.